Time once again to check on the latest earnings trends with Zacks Director of Equity Research, Dirk Van Dyke. So, Dirk, investors are sorting through quite a mix of quarterly earnings here. There's also been a lot of talk of dividend cuts recently. What does dividend cuts do to enhance the corporate profit picture? Much of anything?
Well, it doesn't do anything directly because dividends are paid out after earnings come through. Over the long term, it helps improve the balance sheet first and foremost. Cash that isn't paid out to shareholders can then be used to pay down debt, build up their cash reserves, or reinvest in the business long term. Build a new plant, new R&D, things like that, but no direct immediate impact.
You posed the question in your headline for this week's earnings commentary, how low will they go? Can we even call them corporate profits anymore? Are we down to calling them corporate losses?
Well, so far, net, we're in the blank, in the black, with total earnings of about $45 billion of the ones reported. Now, that's down rather significantly, almost cut in half, down 43% from what they were earning a year ago, and roughly half of what they earned in the third quarter. Mm-hmm. So it's pretty ugly, but we are still in total in the black. Not true for the financials, and there are lots and lots of companies reporting losses, but there are still some companies out there making money.
You tell us that excluding the financials, total earnings are down almost 17%. Cuts running more than 5-to-1 over increases for both 2009 and 2010. Any pockets of significant strength?
The one area that I've been sort of seeing good positive surprises and some growth is in the healthcare area, and we haven't had too many of the electric utilities report, but the expectations are pretty strong in the electric utility area. There it seems to be a bit of a lag effect. The price of oil has fallen faster than the electric rates have fallen, and they've got a nice spread there. They were kind of getting squeezed on the other side earlier this year. So I don't think that one can extrapolate that forever into the future, but right now it makes for electric utilities to be one of the better areas in the economy.
Where are you at bottom line for 4Q? When the dust settles, where's it going to be?
Right now, we're looking at probably a decline in the high 20s to low 30s in terms of the total corporate earnings for the fourth quarter relative to a year ago.
Okay, and you're starting to look out to 2010 now, but let's take it a year at a time. What about 2009?
Well, if you look at the consensus bottom-up estimate for the S&P 500. A week ago, it was at $71.30, and now in a week, it's fallen to $66.60. It's a decline of 6.6% in 1 week. I think the analysts are starting to get it, and I don't think we're going to see a 6% decline each and every week of the rest of the year. Mm-hmm. But I do think the trend is strongly to the downside. And I mean, we could get as low as $55 or even $50 for the total earnings for the year. That raises some pretty interesting valuation questions, because even if you get to 50, even if you put a 15 multiple on that, you're only at 750 on the S&P. That's down from here, and it's a pretty princely multiple in these times.
So might we start seeing some easier comps between now and the end of 2009? And if we do, is that necessarily a good thing?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's it's always nice to have easy comps, and the comps are always by definition in the past, and the market likes to look forward. So yeah, it will be nice to have those easy comps, particularly looking out a year from now versus these easy fourth quarter comps that they're reporting now. But then again, we thought the financials were going to have easy comps this time around, and they've just expanded their losses much larger than they were a year ago, which was supposedly the kitchen sink quarter.
Isn't that just like lowering the bar, though, so we put a better face on everything?
Yep, he just, as I said, sort of like in doing the limbo, how low can you go? And, it's going to be a lot easier to get over that, 3-inch high hurdle than, some massive fence.
All right. Dirk's most current earnings commentary, earnings trends piece up on Zacks.com has all of the latest numbers that you'd be interested in. So why don't you go to that, Zacks.com, scroll down the homepage till you get to the picture of Dirk's face and the headline next to it, headline being, how low will they go for this most current week? Click on it. It'll take you right to all of the tables and charts that Dirk has included in the text version of his commentary. With Dirk Van Dyke, I'm Terry Ruffalo.